All right, so we know that rejection, we've all been rejected before, is a vital part of the learning process when it comes to learning. And you've been very open about when you first got onto, or were going to do Shark Tank, that you almost got cut from it, but then you ended up working with the producers and making it happen. How did you do that? How did you get them to reconsider you again?
I did what I did very well my whole life, stand back up. You know, when I was hired for Shark Tank, when they sent me the contract, I signed it without reading it. I sign all contracts without reading it. Takes too long to read it. I sent it right back, one-day delivery, and I told all my friends, I'm going to Hollywood. I went back to Bergdorf's and bought a full leather set of luggage. I bought new outfits to sign autographs. In my little head, I was already in Hollywood. So after doing those embarrassing announcements, I got another call saying we changed our mind. We hired another woman for the one lone female seat. I couldn't believe it. I remember saying to the assistant to Mark Burnett, that can't be. I pictured it. Everything I picture always comes through. No, that can't be. That can't be. She finally got rid of me. And then I sat at the desk feeling sorry for myself. Because I was so excited. It was my next big step in the media world. I was a daytime consultant on real estate on the Today Show, and this was my big chance. However, I brushed myself off in about 30 seconds. That's about what I give myself to feel sorry for myself. And then I sat down and wrote an email. Dear Mark, I understand, not exactly, but I'll give you the gist of it. I understand you've asked another girl to dance instead of me, but I'm much more accustomed. And I appreciate you using me as a fallback. Would you believe they actually had the nerve to say you're our fallback? I said, but I'm much more accustomed to coming in first. I consider your rejection a lucky charm. All the best things in my life happened on the heels of rejection. When? Starting with Sister Stella Marie telling me I'd always be stupid, she was wrong. I know how to read and write. When Donald Trump said I'd never see a penny of the $4 million commission he owed me, I sued him in federal court and won every dime.
That's in here, guys, by the way.
You know, I went through the things, I cleared it. Yeah? And then I said, I'd like you to invite me to compete for the female seat, and I expect to be on that plane on Tuesday. And what do you think happened?
You were on that plane Tuesday.
What was key is, and not only that, I won the seat, but what is the most important part of that, and why I was able to do that, and why my career kept going on, why it wasn't just luck, it wasn't anything like that. It was my usual great ability to stand back up. Because I had grown so accustomed to being rejected from when I was young to when I was even in real estate. If you don't like rejection, what do you do in the real estate business? And so it was natural for me to stand back up. And it was the standing back up that got me the gig, of course. And think about that. I have invested in over 130 businesses to date. I've done this for 14 years. I'm like a fairy godmother. Do you know what a great job I have? You get to be rich, ding. You get to be rich, ding. You know, and I've had this very wonderful career. It wasn't until I was on the show 3 years that my producer said to me, you know, we signed up 3 times as many sharks as we needed, and then we rejected 2/3 of them. I said, wow, what did they do? He said, nothing. No one wrote a letter or an email or called as with an objection. They accepted it. Yeah. You know, if you're in our business, let me tell you, you have to learn how to get over rejection. It's not personal.